We've come to Alloa, and I'm standing here in what used to be a church. It's now called the Gate, and I've met with Val, who's a trustee here at the Gate. Val, what's this building?
This used to be a parish church.
Right.
And when we went into union with another local church in Alloa, this became surplus to use. So instead of it turning into a carpet warehouse or similar, we kept this as a focal point for outreach for the work of the church. And we set up a new charity.
Yeah. Okay, churches typically are involved with caring, with sharing, with healing, and often with people who are vulnerable. Did that influence what you did then with the charity?
Very much so, yes. It started off with providing a soup pot, a free drop-in lunchtime for homeless people in the area. And that was about 12 years ago, 13 years ago. From that, what we've tried to do is to respond to need, to what's come from the community.
Not what you think is a good idea, but what people actually need.
That's right, yeah.
So how's it developed from the soup to...
What we see
around,
that's right.
Which is tremendous.
From the soup pot, we got into conversations with the local authority, and we started making starter packs so that homeless people going into new tenancies could get equipment that made a house a home. And from that, talking to people who are homeless or going into their first tenancies, and those in crisis, we started a very small food bank, and that was about 6 or 7 years ago. From that has exploded really, as we've tried to respond to the need of people within Clackmannanshire. For example, this year we provided 55,000 meals.
55,000 meals.
In
Clackmannanshire.
In Clackmannanshire. That's enough for one meal per person in the whole of Clackmannanshire.
Right. That's quite remarkable.
It is indeed. And the miraculous thing for us is that the community has responded to that need, and most of the food that we get is donated by local churches, individuals or businesses. And
although you have, was it 1 or 1.5 equivalent staff members?
Yes.
It's volunteers.
Yeah, we have nearly 70 volunteers that run not only the food bank, the starter packs and the soup pot, but we also now have a community cafe. And we have various other projects which again have grown out of the need that the community has said that they would like. And one of the major things for us is to try and overcome isolation and loneliness, particularly in old people. And our community cafe has grown into developing projects like our craft group or our books and blether clubs.
Yes, I love that, like books and blether.
Books and blether, which is very much what it is.
Okay. You have the staff members, you have the volunteers, you have the goods donated. None of this happens without some money to fund it. Where does your funding come from?
It comes from grant awarding bodies, and we're very grateful to the Church of Scotland Go For It Fund, because that helps us pay for our 1 3/4 person staff that helps to run this building. And without those people, the volunteers wouldn't have a framework in which they can offer their service.
That's right, that's right. Okay, so anybody watching this, wondering about trying to do something in their own community, trying to do something in their own area, what would you say to them?
I'd say go for it. It's about taking that first step, but most of all, listening to people. And it's not about what you think people need, it's about listening to people so that you can find out what is the need in that community specifically.
That's a key.